Guten Morgen, good afternoon, good evening. Hello from wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining me for another Wrapping It Up 1, 2, 3 with Michi and Friends. Saturday mornings, nothing better than starting with a nice cup of coffee. And again, thank you so much, Erica. You have been the sole provider on Buy Me a Coffee over there. Thank you so very much. And I am so glad I waited in line. I waited in 2 lines already this morning. But welcome. Saturday mornings, what we do here is we spend 30-minute sessions 3 times. Grab a project, chores, whatever you want to do. Maybe you're at work, maybe you want to sort some mail or do some laundry or working on your crochet, on your knitting, on your diamond painting with me and everyone else in the chat. I got the timer ready. I got my coffee. I got my water. I forgot my glasses. And guess what? I almost did not have a crochet hook. I had to dig in my purse. For some reason, I grabbed my projects this morning, but I remembered when we had a storm the other night, I had my notions bag with all of my stuff, and I have it in another bag right now because I was working on some turtles and on some axolotls. And so I was panicking. The only crochet hooks I have here are small ones and 5 millimeters, but I needed a 5.5. But guess what? I dug deep in my purse and I found a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Thank goodness. Because I am going to work on my subscriber count blanket. If you're new here, thank you so very much. I hope you consider subscribing and liking and spending some time here. If you are repeats like all my friends in the chat, thank you also very much for your continuous support. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I was at the post office this morning. I had to wait 30 minutes. I have never in my life, never, ever waited 30 minutes at the post office. Apparently, you can make passport appointments, and that's what was happening this morning. So I just got all the packages that I had for my dip sale, the last two member lives. I still have to pack some, but most of them are done. I have not had the time to send tracking information, but I did take pictures of the labels. I know some of you may have the notification from the post office that you have something coming, so maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you got notified that way. But yeah, and then I went and waited for coffee. This is one of the only coffee places here in town, and she makes the best coffee, and it is alpha-gal friendly, gluten-free friendly. This is a coffee I can drink without worries. I've been looking forward to this cup all week, so I am sorry I had to push the live back a few minutes. I felt very selfish, but I needed it. I needed this coffee, you guys, and I'm going to take a sip. It smells so good. Shout out to Hope Filled. It's Hope Filled coffee with oat milk. It's excellent. And thank you, Erica. And let me say hi to everyone in the chat. Tank is here. Deborah Richardson. Monica sent something to you this morning. Samantha Stewart, good morning. Linda Padilla, hello. Mimi loves crochet. Michelle plays hooky. Ooh, she got her 250 stitches done. I'm heading outside to do yard work. Nice. And Samantha got a question. Yes, I will be going live tomorrow. It's going to be a little different because I will be reporting live from the rooftop in Austin, Texas. So stay tuned. I will post it. I will go live. We will pick a winner for the replay giveaway from all the Sunday Fun Days. So if you haven't commented yet with the 5 words, you better go over and do that before probably late tonight. I'm probably going to close it off tonight sometime. So yes, you will see me tomorrow. And I may have some surprise guests. Maisie, hello. Hello. Moonlight Tracy is here. Kathy Kenton, good morning. Kim G, hello. Janine Hoover, I sent something to you. Kim G, I sent something to you. And let's see, Mimi, RG, hello. Hope everybody, yes, that coffee cup. Yep, got my coffee. Hello. And let's see, Billy Joe Murray is here. Heidi is here. Hello, I sent something to you as well. And there's air lover Margie. And there is Gail. Hello. I sent something to you this morning. Rebecca McCauley is here. And there she is. There she is. You really have been my sole provider over there at Buy Me a Coffee. I greatly appreciate you, girl. I really, really do. I'm going to have to send you something. I made myself a note already. And there is Mrs. Lily Mason. Hello. Christy Weilbacher. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? And there is Allie. And there is Kendo. Hello. Wasn't that some storm we had the other night? Woo! My animals, my pets, it was scary. Good morning, Matt. Hello, hello. You are on my mind. This is gonna be my third 30-minute project right here, the color pack from Premiere. And let's see who else is here. Sammy is here. Hello. Aw, Jerry, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am driving, so I'm going to have to go get my oil changed today. Got to get the oil changed, got to get gas, got to clean up my car so I can make room for all of my yarn I'm bringing, for all of my projects that I'm going to bring. So I got a lot of stuff on my plate today. I got to do some food prepping. Angela Mills, hello, hello, Pandas Baked Crochet. Hello, hello, how are you? Renee Unraveled. Renee, yes, I sent yours off too, I think. Yes, I think so. And there is Rhonda Painter. Hello. So happy to see you. Just making sure I'm not missing anyone. Hello, Julia. No, actually, I was the one that was tardy. I'm so sorry. You're fine. I was the one that was late this morning. Hello, Wendy. I sent something to you today as well. I'm so happy to see everyone. I can send something to you. Hello, hello, everyone. I'm just checking if I miss anyone. Also those. Oh, Jeremy, you are one that I still have to pack. So please bear with me. I'm going to try to get everything ready so maybe my daughter can drop it off Monday. If not, it's going to go out when I come back Thursday or Friday. But you are one of those that I didn't get to do yet. And Demetra, I send an email to you. Please check your email. Sandrine, hello, hello. And there is Tina. Yeah. Ooh, yes. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm going to have them check the air pressure. I'm going to have them check my oil, my battery. They do that anyways. I think they do that. Don't they do that when they do the oil change? Isn't that like part of it where they check the tires and they check the dread on the tires? I hope so, but I will make sure I'll tell the gentleman. And there is our Scandalous Creation, Sandra. Hello, and I think I caught up. So everyone coming in, grab a drink. Let's get this timer going. Start your project. Let me know what you're working on. Good morning, Joanne. Hello. So far, so good. I've met a nice gentleman at the post office. He was telling me all about his cruises he's been going on, and he's going on, and he was so friendly. He was so nice. He helped me with all of my packages this morning, and he's a COVID survivor, so he's been living his life. He's been going on all the cruises he can. He says, I'm letting them serve me, what did he say? They serve me there's a saying, hand to toe? No, head to toe. I don't know. I don't remember, but he was so sweet. And I said, you go and enjoy those cruises, because he battled that COVID for a while. So if you don't know, I am working on a cozy, comfy subscriber count blanket. I use the blanket stitch, which is a single crochet, 2 double crochets in one little shell cluster. And I am using the Lion Brand Heartland yarn in all of their beautiful colors. Almost kind of the concept of a temperature blanket, but in this case of subscriber count. And yes, we officially made it. I was actually at 2,667 yesterday, but today I'm at 2,666. but it's sticking, and I am switching colors today. But I'm using a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook with this blanket, and I forgot that Notion bag. So I was digging, and my purse had one of the Odyssey .2. It's the white one, and it's a 5.5. So I'm going to be using that today. And we are switching the colors from the Grand Canyon to the Reef, the Capital Reef. That is the next color on the list. The leftover of this, so let me just go ahead and grab the scissors and cut a little tail. The leftover is going on a different blanket, which is going to be for my subscribers. So this blanket stays with me. This is what it looks like after the Grand Canyon. This one stays with me, but this one I am working on simultaneously. And there she comes. All right, there's our Luna saying hello. I got the blanket out and she has to come, right? Girl, I need to remember to make you one. Yes, I need to make you a blankie so you can sit on that while I work on mine. So now I'm going to grab I'm going to have to frog this one. So I'm going to have to frog this row right here, which is a single run right now. This is called the wicker stitch. The wicker stitch is a 2-row repeat of, you make this 4 double crochet shell stitch and then followed by a row of single crochet. I was introduced to the wicker stitch by the Crochet Crowd by Mikey. So I'm going to use the leftover of the Rocky Mountains on this blanket. And then once this project is done, once I hit the 3,000 subscribers, I will be gifting this wicker stitch blanket off to one of my subscribers. There are some other prices. There is an entire set of the O-Fire Magnolia crochet hooks, an entire set. There will be an O-Fire project bag, which is like a faux leather, beautiful bag. And there are some other gifts. So hitting the 3,000 is my next goal. So I'm excited. I'm so excited for that color change. Super excited. All week I was keeping my fingers crossed that the subscriber count doesn't change and it sticks. So right now I'm going to go ahead and change color. All right. So what are you working on? Let's see. There it is. Hello, Zach. Ooh, going to driving school in August. Exciting. And hello, everyone lurking. Hello, everyone in the bushes, trees, and forest. And of course, thank you so much to my replay watchers as well. Greatly appreciate you. Okay, so I'm a center puller. I like to work from the center. So I'm pulling this out. Let's find the beginning of this one. Probably not going to be using all of this today, but I want the middle. Okay, let's just do this. I guess Luna just came to say hello and now she's gone again. We have a kitty that gets a new blanket every 2nd or 3rd month. She's the only one that likes to be wrapped up in a blanket. Aw, I have my little Patterdale Aussie mix, Amelie. She loves to be covered by blankets. She loves to be underneath. She's the funniest one. She has a cute little tall, round, fuzzy dog bed in her crate. And when she is tired, she goes in there and sleeps in there. And sometimes she sleeps under her bed. And then when my husband is in the mood, he will just grab her and take her with him in his bed. And then she sleeps just like a human, head on the pillow and covered by the weighted blanket. She's too cute. So yeah, I totally understand. Some cats and some dogs just love that. Oh, you'll be fine, Zach. You will be fine. Yes, I agree, Julia. You'll be fine. All right, so let's go ahead and do a little, add this color, and let me see if I can maybe tilt you guys down a little bit. I wish I could zoom out. But that's not, maybe I need to push you back, but then I may have problems seeing the chat. But I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. Kind of, sort of. Let's see. Just adding this color here. See, in Germany, we have to do driving academy as well. Not just like a little driving school. We really have to go through academy. Okay. Hello, Cosmina. Hello, welcome in. How are you? Where are you from? What's on your hook? What's in your cup? Are you working on a project? Are you crocheting? Are you knitting? Okay, so this is a little different because this hook is so light. This Furls Odyssey 2 is so light. Judy Clover Flig, I finished my crocheted summer sweater and knit hat last Sunday. I finished the Highland cow last week. Now I'm practicing knitting beanies and cows. I've done 4 so far. Good. Bulky yarn makes fast work. It does. And that's awesome. And that is actually a really good tip to learn if you're learning knitting. Start with thicker yarn. Absolutely. Thicker yarn and bigger needles. So much easier. Oh, this looks so good, you guys. Let me make a few more stitches and then I'll show you close up. So yeah, I want to get to 3,000 subscribers, and I know I will get there. And as soon as I post more tutorials, I think I will. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is the 3,000, and then we'll celebrate. I need to make like a little short updating you all with this. But this looks really nice. These 2 colors together look really good. I am the only family member my dad didn't teach to drive. He insisted they all did basic car mechanics. Sammy, no, I'm not using any gradient yarn. I'm just using all of the, I mean, some of them are kind of like heathered. But this is, ooh, I found it. I found an Ocean's bag in here, deep down in the bag. Yes. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see what we got. I don't think I have any streamlines in here though. Maybe. Yep, but it's a 5mm. So I had this one in here. I had this one in here. It's the rose, the matte rose, but it's an H. And then this is a J resin. What else we got in here? That's it. And we have an I. Yep, there's an I hook, but it's a resin hook. Okay. And that is a 5.5. So that's, and there's some hand cream in this one. And some buttons and a stitch marker. So I would have had one in this. Okay, good. Good. I think I'm going to keep that in here since that's, yeah. Mama G, hello, popping in to send hugs and leave a thumb. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I am working on my subscriber count blanket. I am doing the color change. So excited. So excited. A sip of coffee. I'm so happy I got this. I was in line. I had to wait in line quite a bit. I want to say about 25 minutes I had to wait in this line. I had about 6 cars in front of me, 6 or 7 cars. But it's worth it. Such good coffee. And she's closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. And then I tried to get a cup of coffee Wednesday, but I didn't have enough time. It was a really busy week. Would you say the Odyssey 2 weight is closer to the wood hook weight or resin hook weight? I would say it's no, it's its own, because even the resin is lighter. And this is a fat one. This is a end hook right here. No, it has a little bit of weight in the handle, but it is between the resin and the streamline. Not as light as a wooden hook, no. And even the resin is lighter. But just compared to the streamlined metal hooks and the original Odysseys, it's lighter. But it works up just as well. I like it. I really do. I'm so glad I had it in my purse. I need to put it back in my purse. Like my emergency crochet hook. Yeah, Samantha Cosmina is new, so she is learning to meet everyone for the first time, probably. Yeah, Samantha prefers to be called Samantha. Thank you so much. I have never been to a drive-through coffee place. She has her coffee in like a little 50s style camper. It's adorable. It's absolutely adorable. We have another coffee truck in town, but they do all the cold coffees, like the lattes and the frappes, and I can't have any of those. They're not allergy friendly, and they're too expensive. They're way expensive. So Hope gets my work. Yeah, the Odyssey 2 is half the weight of the original. Is it half? Is it half of it? There's a little weight in the handle, but not like the originals. I think the materials are different. I'm sorry, my voice is cracking. Yeah, it's definitely lighter. Who is new? I think the Odyssey, yes. Cosmina. I think Cosmina is new. I don't recall her name. Welcome, welcome. We love to welcome new friends. Do you like to crochet, Cosmina, or do you like to knit? Or what other crafts are you interested in? I was going to grab the cards to see. I was going to tell everyone that still I have to ship out. So I know Jeremy, I still have to pack yours. Judy Clover Flick, I have to pack yours. Wanda, I don't know if Wanda is here, our Navy mommy. Navy mom, I have to pack hers. Pam's Crafty Heart. Who else? I did Monica. Jerry, yours, yes, yours. Mama Riz, I think I'm going to take it with me And on my way back from the retreat, I'm going to stop in Louisville, Texas, and I'm going to go to the Fiber Lady store just to go visit, just to go see. And we were going to meet up so I can actually hand carry her yarn to her. I'm definitely not going to buy any yarn because God knows I do not have the funds. But I want to go see it, and it's like on my way back going through, and I can stop there. I even thought about going east afterwards to Longview, Texas. To maybe go see and surprise another subscriber. Okay, I got my row done and I would like to complete more. Ooh, you are in Romania. Romania. There it is. There it is. And it looks so good. It looks so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, stitch marker. My row is done. Oh, I'm excited. This is a really pretty color. It looks really nice, worked up. We got the row added. Woohoo! Yes, it will be a good road trip. I need to gather some road trip snacks because it's a 6.5 to 7 hour. Wouldn't it be good, Mimi? I thought so. I thought I could go to Longview, Texas from Austin home, you know, straight up, stop in Longview, visit with Mama Riz a little bit, and then head east to Louisville to meet Mama Riz, and then go to Longview to see you. And I got a little bag of yarn for you as well. So I thought we could do that, but I don't want to stress. Oh, Judy. Okay, good. I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you. I am coming back Thursday. So I will be back Thursday and I will be off Friday, so I will definitely finish up if I have to finish up anything on Friday. But I am trying to get it all done so that way maybe my daughter can do a little run for me Monday. You know, that is one country I've never been to. I had a friend, her name was Loredana, and she was from Romania. They moved to Germany when we were in, I want to say 5th grade. We were in 5th grade, and her name was Loredana. Is that a common name for you, Cosmina? Is that a common name in Romania? Loredana? It's a pretty name. And now we're going to do the Rocky Mountain wicker stitch. We're going to work on, and I think I worked the same hook. Yes, I'm pretty sure I worked the same hook. But because I didn't get to finish, I didn't have enough of the purple. I didn't want to start another ball. I'm just going to go ahead and frog it back. I'm just going to frog it back. It's just a little bit. Maybe make a keychain out of it. That's a good idea. I can make a keychain out of this. So the vicker stitch right here, let me cut that. It kind of is, but most of the older women have the name. Well, we are old now. She was a couple of years older than me, so she's 51 now. I'm 49, so it matches us, I guess, but it's a beautiful name. I like it. Yes. Her mom was my mom's best friend. And she was there when my mom was passing away. She was there by my side. Greatly appreciated her. Yep, this should be enough. I'm going to make like a little keychain out of this. And then I'm going to add it to the blanket. That's a good idea. Ooh, I should do that. You know what? I'm going to keep all the leftovers if they're little leftovers like this, and then I'm going to make like something a little with it. Maybe a mug rug or a cozy for the coffee. I thought about making some cozies for her shop to give out in the Advent season. You know, just like every 10th customer or something, or maybe do something special. I'm going to make her some coffee cup cozies. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? And hello, Jen Reeves. Hello, hello. Hello, Lori. Good morning. How are you? Hello, Trey. How are you? How is the squishy yarn? How are you doing? I'm putting on, I just did my subscriber count blanket with the new colorway, and I'm so happy. Okay, so this was the single crochet row. All right, let's get this yarn added. So yeah, today I'm gonna have a few things to do. I want to do some food prepping for my husband and my daughter. My daughter, she's like, I'll do microwave foods. And I was like, yeah, but I think I'm gonna cook you guys a roast, you know, and then I'm gonna make some deer meat, and I'm gonna make some deviled eggs. Just make sure that they're taken care of while I'm gone. And then, of course, my oil change. And then I got to do laundry because I got to pack. I haven't done that yet. And definitely get good night's rest because I'm going to have a long drive. And I got to gather snacks. So I'm going to definitely bring water. I thought about cutting up some apples. Maybe get like a little nut mix for the road. Because I definitely don't want to stop anywhere and pay godly amounts of convenience store prices. Maybe make some peanut butter. I got some peanut butter powder at home. I could make some peanut butter to bring for the apples. Oh, Pam. Hello, Pam. How are you? How is everyone? Hello, Angela. She's working on a horse. Umarmt, mein süßer Freund, sicher reisen. Oh, vielen Dank. Vielen, vielen Dank. I love my water, Jen. I love my water, but once a week, at least once a week, I like to treat myself with a really good cup of coffee. That's another thing I need to text. I need to text Tiffany and her hubby, because all of that is included in the retreat. They were very accommodating last time, but last time I did not have the alpha-gal issue. So I'm probably going to be eating very healthy, probably lots of salads, lots of chicken. And since we have the entire place, I'm probably going to, just eat fruits and vegetables and chicken. Yeah, last time I only had to watch the gluten issue, but this time I have to watch the meat as well. If I would like those darn protein shakes a little better, I would bring some of those, but they're just not as good. Those almond milk protein shakes are just not as yummy. So I'm not excited about bringing those. Mimi, I passed up on the yarn balls because I already have 2 to play with at my home, but I looked at them at Walmart. Aw, Trey, you cracked me up. Working on Ellen's crochet along the heirloom American flag throw. That is awesome. Kendall, that's pretty neat. And is this the pattern from Bonnie? I watched her little video and I think that's what it is, right? I need to think about what projects I'm going to bring with me. I definitely am going to make a box of yarn to take with me because we're going to have a little yarn yarn swap. I'm not planning on bringing a bunch of yarn back, maybe a little bit something, but I have some yarn at home that I don't like or don't need. Yes, Bonnie Bay, gotcha. I thought it was Bonnie, yes. So I'm going to bring some yarn, I'm going to bring some projects. Got to make sure I don't forget my medicine. I have a list. I have a checklist. Do you guys do that? Do you make checklists when you're about to go travel? You know, checklist, because after that one time that I forgot to pack undergarments, ever since then I make myself a list. That way I don't forget anything. And then I check it off as I pack it. Ah, Julia, me too. She says, I'm fed up with chicken. Kirsty brought me a protein drink from a workmate. It was actually nice. I love the Premier protein shakes, and it is the cafe latte, but it's milk. They have it in the almond milk version, and it's just not as good. And I'm just like bummed out. I will drink it if I have nothing else. I will force myself to drink it, because let me tell you, I can tell on my body the muscle waste. I need to start working out more. I started working out more for my arms, and I need to do more for my legs and my booty. I just need to get back in my military workout. Maybe Nessa will teach me some belly dancing while we're in Austin. Michi, make sure to read the dressing labels too. Yes, I know. Jeremy, yes. And thank you for mentioning that. I noticed that the other day. I usually eat honey mustard because I know that's safe for me. That is usually my go-to. Or just plain vinaigrette. I cannot do anything creamy. I cannot do anything like ranch or Italian dressing. Some Italian dressings, okay. Some I cannot. No French. No. I don't know about the Long Island dressing. I don't know about that one. I have to look. Yes, Judy. Got it. Trey says the American Bicentennial Day was in 1976. I was born on April 27, 78. I was born March 2nd, 77. I'm just a year older than you, Trey. The physio has insisted I see my doctor because I now look like a stick insect and skin's very dry. Oh, Julia. Yeah, I hydrate my skin very well. I got a bruise. I just realized that. It's from all those boxes and packages. Bumped myself. I think I bumped my shoulder in the door too, in the car door. And I'm sorry about my voice cracking, you guys. But that's how I feel. I feel, but yeah, we need to work out. You youngins, try 55. Ooh, that's a good age. I like that. I am younger than your eldest, Julia. We're both Gen X's. We're also Xennials. Xennials. Yes. We had this fun. Oh, timer's up, you guys. Nobody noticed. I just realized. I don't know how long it's been out, but we need to restart. And I'm just about done with this row. I'm just going to make this my second project for today. Am I the only Gen Z here? Okay, Gen Z. I'm not familiar with all of these. Is Gen Z the 2000s born or the 90s born? I'm a Generation Jones, not a boomer, not an Xer. Gen X here. My world of crochet. Guten Morgen. Hallo. Wie geht's? I try to hydrate my skin because of my lymphedema. Yes, Michelle, important. Yeah, 2001, Kasmina, I thought so. So that's what that is. My son is a 99, and I was told that the 99 is kind of like a weird one that's not, that fits in both, I guess. Matt says, I'm a millennial, but you're not a typical millennial. I don't think you are the millennial that, I think you are a working bee millennial. Okay, so I got the single crochet row done. Ooh, it's so exciting. Gen Y? XYZ. So the 99 is Y? I'm just an old fart. Born in the 50s. I'm a baby boomer. Seems like when we die off, it'll be really different. I think so too. You were born in 86. They call us the elder millennials. Gotcha. Mimi says, I'm old. No, we're all young. Let's start this next timer. But make sure you hydrate, guys. I'm going to get some water. A tweener. Gen Y, commonly known as millennials, refers to the demographic cohort born roughly between 81 and 96, falling between Generation X and Generation Z. So 99, my granddaughter is a Gen Alpha, and her brother, 9 months younger, is a Gen Beta. How do you guys keep that in your, I guess I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, exactly. Age is just a number. Exactly. I really do feel like I'm still 25. Only when I see the bruises and the skin flaps, that's when I realize I'm older. But I still feel young. Okay, we are getting to Fiber Jazz Rebecca. Good morning. How are you? And Dawn Loving the hand to Dawn Aaron. Hello. Oh, I know. Trying to get packages packed up. Girl, I sent off 2. Okay. You are getting 2 packages. You're getting 1 box and you're getting 1 bag. Scrimshaw Rose. I don't know if she's lurking. Perhaps she's getting 2. She got a box and a bag. I wish I had bigger boxes, but I just didn't. So I had to do that. Okay. So for the next row, when we do the wicker stitch, I'm going to do a stacked single instead of chaining 2. It just makes for a prettier edge, and I still have to weave in those ends. I'll do that later. And for the wicker stitch, have you done the wicker stitch before? You have these clusters of 4 double crochets. And then when you get after the single crochet row, you work into this cluster into the middle. So all you do is you put 4 double crochets in the middle of this cluster. That's it. That's the wicker stitch. Super easy. And then you just go to the next stitch, to the next shell cluster. Yeah, shell, I guess, is the proper term for this, I guess. And then you just put those in there. Cute. I like it. All right, let me scroll. I'm 63 and can still do what I always have done, and that is awesome. Yes, it's definitely important to stay active. Michi, you were born 2 days before my son. Aw. Also 77, Rhonda? That's awesome. Tank, no, it did not. It did not. It's right here. You're one of the others. Not you, but you kind of just told on yourself. You know that? Michi, it's noon Eastern Daylight Time. It's my time to leave your live stream now. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, Trey, and thank you for coming, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Always great to see you in the chat. It is a pretty stitch. I thought so too. Yep, Julia Downham is 1700. Yep, it's 5 p.m. in London, and it's 6 p.m. in Frankfurt in Germany. No, I didn't. It's okay. 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 Yeah, when you do this wicker stitch, all you have to do, since you are working kind of in the row below that single crochet, you just have to make sure that you pull the stitches tall a little bit, but that's it. It's a very easy and pretty stitch. And I really thought about this stitch to make this stitch for a baby blanket, but I have a different idea for the baby blanket that I'm gonna do with the Premier Color Pack that's sitting next to me. And I want to start it with you guys. All right. So this is one of those stitches, this wicker stitch is one of those stitches that is just mindless, and you can just work it chit-chatting and watching TV. I don't think those of us born in the 50s had the best childhood. No, because that was the recovery decade, wasn't it? From the war and everything. My husband worked in Frankfurt for a year with the Antal Demolition Company. I've never heard of that, but awesome. Did you get to go? Did you get to see Frankfurt? I am trying to keep my teenage grandson busy. He got into the Teen Police Academy and starts fencing classes today. How neat. That's cool. Lumber is going up for a fence first around the shipping container. Nice. Tank. Awesome. Can the wicker stitch be a yarn eater? I don't think so, because it's just double crochets. It's just double crochets. You're just making it you're just putting it kind of in a shell. So instead of making a row of double crochets, it's just a double crochet stitch blanket. So no, I don't think it's a yarn eater. Not like the feather stitch. Another stitch I love. So it's pretty much a double crochet and single crochet blanket stitch. And I have to say, this, I think we're gonna get quite a bit of green on this blanket, because this is an almost complete ball of yarn. So I think we're gonna get a nice patch of green. I think I'm gonna take my feather stitch blanket project with me on my trip. My dress, Ramona's cardigan, because I want to sew those pieces together. I want to get that finished. Let's see, I didn't, unfortunately, he went right after he graduated, but I still had one more year of school, and my mom would let me go in the breaks because school was more important. And she was right. You know, yes, school is important, but hey, maybe, you know, Romania is not too far, so I'm sure you can travel Europe. And hello, Connie, how are you? How is Kansas? Yeah, definitely. Oil change, tire pressure, and windshield wipers, because that darn right windshield wiper, I just need to get them. Somebody told me to use dish soap, but I looked at the wiper itself and the rubber is damaged. So I just need to replace that. I looked at, was it O'Reilly's or AutoZone? And I think it was like $17. So it's not too crazy bad. But I really definitely don't want a bad windshield wiper and then maybe get into a storm. It's about 1,200 kilometers away. Okay, 10 hours. 10 hours if you, yeah, 10 hours. That's like pretty much, I know, I guess you could drive it actually a little faster. It's more like 8 to 10 hours. Or get in the train. Do you have trains that you can take, like the ice train? You could probably be there then in like 5 hours. We get silicone workers now. They are expensive but worth it. Ooh, what are we talking? Okay, Fiber Jazz. Rebecca is educating us here. Okay, hold on. I want to read this. Ooh, somebody's canning strawberry jam. Connie, you're always cooking and stuff. I need a road trip to Connie's house. I need a road trip and some money in my wallet, and then we'll go shopping at Connie. I'm going to shop for some art, and then we're going to get some sewing done, and then I'm going to buy some strawberry jam and some home-baked bread. Yes. Okay. Fiber Jazz Rebecca says, baby boomers, 1965 through 1980. Is that right? Now, wait a second. I thought the baby boomers were like 1945 to 1964. Okay. Gen X, 81 through 96. Millennials, 81 to 96. Gen Z Zoomers, 97 through 2012, Gen Alpha, and Gen Beta. Okay, so my daughter falls into the Gen Z Zoomers. My son also, but let me tell you, they are not the same, those two. My son is an old soul. I mean, he is like me in a lot of ways, and my daughter is a lot like her dad. She doesn't like to hear that, but I don't know if those years are, I don't know. Then what is the 45 to 64? My dad worked in Germany in late 60s for 2 years and picked up German better than English all the years he lived in Canada. Oh my goodness, really? German is not easy. It is definitely not. English is definitely easier than German. I need to freshen up my French. For sure. For some reason, it just doesn't want to stick. I need to freshen that up. Good. Fiber Jazz, they just finished their coffee. We do have an Ollie's. They have wiper blades. So does Walmart for less than auto stores. Kim, that's a great, okay, I need to add another stop on my list today. We do have an Ollie's. Yes. And if I go in there with just windshield, sorry, I just flushed. With just windshield wipers in mind, we may be doing okay. 10 to 12 hours, Cosmina. Okay. We replace ours every year. When it snows, it tears the rubber up. Yes, it was that ice that did it to mine. Hello, Butt Files. How are you? It is getting warm in here, you guys. It's 83 degrees. We have trains, but with 2 very young kids, I just don't want to travel by train. I totally understand. Baby boomer years are from, there we go. Okay, that's what I thought. Walmart or Sam's Club will be cheaper than the auto stores. Okay. I will check that. Since I am going to go to Walmart for my oil change, I'm just going to ask them if they can just replace them for me. That would be great. When you buy your windshield wiper, they will install it for free. Okay, I will do that. I always thought I was a baby boomer, born 63. I think you are. Julia, living on the northeast coast of England is very hard on cars. I bet. Yep, Demetra, she's the tail end. Typo on the boomers. Okay, gotcha. I am 65, not a boomer. No, because I think it ends in 64. I thought so too. German is a very hard language coming from somebody who speaks Romanian and Hungarian. Yes, I think German is hard. German is more similar to Greek. Well, German is pretty similar to Spanish, for sure. Also, a little bit of French is in there. But no, Spanish, definitely. There's some similarities there. But I think learning to speak German is probably not as hard as the grammar part of it all, the writing. Because my husband, even after all these years, he still has very good knowledge German. The auto store will install them for you though. Aha, Matt. Okay, but Walmart, will Walmart not? Will Walmart? I hope so. I will definitely check it out. I will compare prices. See what they charge, and then I'll go from there. A German fishing friend of mine never heard my voice for the first 3 years. What? I bet you have a really cool accent. I love the British accent. The British and the Australian accents are some of my favorites. New Zealand, sometimes I don't understand. We used to have a patient from New Zealand, and oh boy, I had a difficult time understanding him. I made a deal with my grandson that if he takes 4 years of French, I will take him to Paris. Renee, will you take me? No, I don't need to go to Paris. But that's awesome. That's awesome. Have him learn German too, and then we'll all go to Germany. That would be so neat. Okay, so after this row, we're just going to have a single crochet row. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. AutoZone O'Reilly's will install the wipers for free. I'm finished with my yard work. Time to shower. I'm stinky. English is a primary and Germanic language. Yeah. How old is your grandson? Has anyone tried Finnish? It is full of composite words. I have not. Some similarities with English too, like coffee and beer. Yes. Your husband speaks English, Spanish, German, and Italian, a little Russian and French. Oh my. Nice. Is he a spy? Okay, where's my last stitch here? Okay, bum, bum, bum. I think this is my last stitch. Yep. Okay. Double crochet in the last stitch. Okay. Got my first row done. That's all I know. And wine. That is awesome that he knows all these languages. Michelle says her father-in-law was stationed in Germany for 2 years and picked up quite a bit, but he was a teen. He entered the military a couple of weeks before his 17th birthday. Wow. That just never ceases to amaze me, because in America, you can join the military at age 17. So you can literally sign up to die for your country at 17, but you cannot have a beer until you're 21 years old. And that is so wrong. So wrong. I think if you join the military at 17, you should be allowed to drink a beer. How old was I when I went to the military? I think I was 19. No, it was, yeah, it was my birthday. It was March 2nd, 97. It was my birthday. I was in line to get my BDUs and my boots and everything on my birthday, March 2nd. 97, 96. What the heck? When was it? 96. '96? No, it was 97. Yep. Let's see. I was about to say, can I get in on that deal too? Yeah, right, Jeremy? Let's all learn language, and then we'll treat ourselves with a trip. Mimi, you will get used to me and my wine with time. Oh. No, he picks up languages super easy. He just listens to it and knows it. Oh, and a little Portuguese. Nice. So can he have a conversation? So I could, like with someone, can he? My mother would not allow me to join the military. Oh, how come? I mean, I was always, with my kids, I said, join the Air Force. If you want to join the military here in America, join the Air Force. Don't join the Marines. Don't join any of the front line, do Air Force. But my son, he was not able to go at all because of his Marfan syndrome. And my daughter, I don't think she would. I don't know. We never talked about it. All right, and now I'm doing a single crochet row. Wendy, for all us of newbies to the channel, tell us the Michi story. How did you come to live in the U.S.? Okay, well, my hometown is close to Mannheim, and well, I was born and raised in Germany, obviously. I was born and raised in Germany. Graduated high school early, got my nursing degree, and then when I joined the military, you had to have a medical background education because women then were not allowed to be weaponized, I guess, in the military, if that's how it's the easier, best way to describe it. We were only allowed to be medics. Now, they changed the rule. They changed that rule after I got out. They changed that rule because I would have loved to be a tank driver. I would have loved to do that or be one of the pink berets. But I was a blue beret, which was a medic. And then my husband, when we met, he was stationed on an American base. He was American Army. He was based close to my home, and we had mutual friends. And one day we met. We started dating. I was doing my thing. He was doing his thing. We got engaged. We got married. We had my son. And then we decided to move to America after he was done with his military service. And I was in, what do you call that? It's like you get time when you have a child in Germany, you get to take off work. It's kind of like a maternity leave to raise your child. And that was kind of like matched the times of me being done with my military service. So we moved over here. So officially, I became a naturalized American resident in 2001. And I've been here since. So I'm pretty much now here, but we started moving over here in end of 99, but you know, it takes some time to get naturalized, to get all of the legal things done. So, but when I say I moved to America, I do say 99, but officially 2001. But so that's been 25 years that I've been here now. We try to travel home every 2 years, and we did when my son was young, and even when my daughter was young. But then, of course, 2019 happened, and then 2020 happened, and I haven't been home since. And I need to go home at some point. But yeah, I mean, that's my story in a nutshell. My grandma and my mom, they taught me how to crochet when I was just a little bitty. And then school taught me more. They taught me how to sew, crochet, and knit, iron, cook, and all of that stuff. In Romania, until 1989, I think, after you will turn 18, you'll be forced to be in the military as a man. Now, Germany had that rule as well, Cosmina. You either had to do 12 months in the army or in the military, or you could do like a training as a, what do you call that? It's like one of those that help in a nursing home, but it's not a medical assistant or nurse. It's a, what do you call that? There's a word in English. Pfleger. Pfleger is the German word for it. What do you call that? It's one of those helpers. They help elderly and all that. So you could choose, as a man, you could choose either military or that. And a lot of guys, they did that. But I think they even reduced the time now. You don't have to do a whole year anymore. I think they cut it down to like 6-7 months now. But yeah, it is still mandatory. Mimi, what's going on, Mimi? Oh, because of diabetes, no wine for you. That's sad. Connie stopped smoking and drinking 34 years ago. Good for you. Trish, no, you are one that's gonna, and Elise has to take yours because it's so big. I was hoping I could find a bigger box for it, but I may have to break it in 2 bags. I don't know. But no, you get your tracking information before I go on my trip too. Promise. I'm trying to work on it. Renee says her next trip is Scotland. Sometimes I can't understand that English. Yeah, that's another, but I want to go there too so bad. Scotland or Ireland. Some people, Rachel Riley's channel, call me Cause. You can call me that. Oh, Cosmina, Cause, okay. You were a Marine. Thank you for your service. That's so awesome. Oh, Grüße, Grüße. Ja, einen schönen Gruß. Einen schönen Gruß zurück. Yes, I love that. I love that. Oh, did you say you're going to have a glass of yarn? That's cute. You were an electronics tech, and my ex-husband was a counter intel officer. Interesting. I got 6 weeks off and work and ran 6 days after giving birth. Wow. Yes, it was maternity leave, but it's like it's actually like Erziehungsurlaub, where you can take up to 3 years off, and now you can share it with your husband as well. I had one of my kids in Japan. Oh, how neat. Orderly. That's the word I was thinking of. Orderly. Thank you, Jeremy. That's it. It's an orderly. Yeah, so they can choose orderly or go to the army or to the military. They can choose whatever branch they want to do. Yeah. Yeah, care aid, orderly, but that's the word I was thinking of, orderly. Hello, Granny D. How are you? Yeah, orderly. That's the word. Okay, so this was my single crochet row. I'm just going to continue. I got 1 more minute. No, I guess I'm going to put the stitch marker in it. So I got to do 2 singles and the wicker stitch. So this is what it looks like so far. So I may take this project with me as well and finish that ball up right here. Get that caught up. That's a good idea. There we go. And let me just, this is my purse hook. I'll put it in this bag just for now, and I'll put these notions in there too. Okay, I got the feather stitch blanket here, but I think I'm gonna, well, actually I need, what yarn hook is recommended for this yarn? Because it's a light DK, so they recommend a 4mm crochet hook. A 4. How about, nope, that's a big one. I got this box out because it's like the one that I like to grab a hook out of it for giveaways sometimes. There's a 5 in here. Let's see what else we got. And the timer is done. Grab some water, stretch your legs, stretch your hands. We're starting the last one, the last 30 minutes. And I won't be going to work until June 27 unless we decide we want another baby. Oh my gosh. I joined the Marines because I thought it would be easier than a cattle ranch. I was right. Was it? Was it though? Did you have to go to any conflicts? Did you have to go to any wars while you were serving, Renee? Julia says, when my children were born, you were allowed 6 months. Oh, wow. I guess Germany is better on that one. Well, you get 1 year. Well, that was me back a long time ago. My son just turned 27. So back then it was 1 year with pay. And then after that, it was just the partial pay. So, but now you can actually choose to get paid out cash and then just go back to work. Hello, Grammy Rita. Both hubby and I tried, to enlist after high school. But the U.S. military had waiting lists and we were never called up. But all of our cousins who were older than us did serve. Grammy, wow. May I ask what year that was? That's interesting that there was a waiting list. Interesting. And hello, Cindy Lou. How are you? I did not, but my ex has a Purple Heart from Somalia. I served as a civilian for the years following the Marines. Awesome. 5 years following the Marines. So you retired from the Marines, or did you do like 20 years? Okay, these are all big fat hooks. So this box is out of the question. There's a 5 in here, but that's the smallest. So let me see that notions bag again. And see if there's anything small in here, because I really would like to do something with these beauties. So this is the color pack 2 of the Premier color packs. The Premier Anti-Pilling color packs. You get 1,080 yards of these beautiful, and this was box number 2. Yeah, the box number 1 is brighter. It has brighter colors. This is more of a muted box. Let me see if I have anything small in here. What? 1 year, that is great. No, it's 6 weeks and it's usually no pay. Yeah, it's not even here. I don't think my place of employment offers any of that. None. You get to keep your job, but you're not getting paid. Because I don't think maternity leave is a mandatory statute here. I don't think so. Okay, there's nothing in here but these 3. J hook, I hook, and an H. 5mm. Matt, have you, what crochet hook have you tried with your color pack? Or Jeremy, have you tried a 5? Let's just try it. No, he retired. I decided to get a securities license and worked in banking for the next 20 years. Gotcha. So you just served your time like 4 years? It was 1975. The Vietnam War officially ended. So we were told they were trying to reduce the number of military troops. Gotcha. Have a great day, Deborah. Off to meet a new craft group. Oh gosh, have fun. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. When I get back to my color pack project, I'm going to join as you go. I'm going to do join as you go. I just got to find a good main color. You're using a 4.5, says Jerry. 4 years active, 5 years civilian. Gotcha. And Jeremy uses a 4.5. See, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for a 4.5. But I don't have one. What is this one? This is a 5. Trying to think. Where do I have another set of crochet hooks? There is a bag in my car. There may be a G plus in there. Can you bear with me for a second? I'm going to go grab that real quick because I really would like to try that yarn out. But that may be too big of a crochet hook. With baby D, I had a risk pregnancy, so I went on maternity leave in June, even though he was born in December. And with baby F, I was on maternity leave when he was born. Well, I'm glad you get to be home with your kids. And I'm glad you made it through your risk pregnancy. I hope baby is okay. Using a 4.5, yeah. I gave birth to baby F 1 month before I had to go back to work, so my maternity leave automatically got renewed. Oh, that's nice. See, that's Europe though. You know, that's nice. Let's see what we got here. I haven't even seen this. Mimi, thank you so very much. Yes, countdown to retreat. I know. You know, I don't know if you have an iPhone, but you can add these little widgets to your phone, and there's actually the countdown here, and it has 13 hours left because it goes to Sunday. And I got another one on my phone as well, and you guys gonna laugh. So I of course I had the countdown for my trip, and then when this trip countdown is over, I'm gonna start a new countdown for the next trip. But you want to see my other countdown I have on here without getting too political? This is my other countdown. 2 years, 7 months, 7 days, 12 hours, 23 minutes, and 30 seconds. Did you see it? That's my other countdown on my phone. I'm a dork. Both your children were 6 weeks early. Oh, wow. But they're all good? They're healthy? He's a happy little rascal. I love that. My son is taking paternity leave starting next week. The workplace is so much kinder now. That's nice. In the O Fire box. Nope. The O Fire box only has, I got an 8, a 9, a 10, and a 5. You need that countdown, Jerry? Hello. Clara has iPhone in way here. She wants to try iPhone over Samsung. Absolutely. I mean, the iPhone folks will say, oh, the iOS will say, oh, iOS over anything. And then the Samsung people will say, you know, they like theirs, which is what is the program they use? Oh, Julia. Yeah, so we have 2 more years, you guys. But that's 953 days. It's maybe a little bit. Android. That's it. Thank you, Sammy. Android. Yeah. I don't know, but that's just something, you know, Droid. Yeah. Okay. I have that countdown in my head. I did not. So let's go ahead and start it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Linda. Okay, I'm gonna play you guys a little thank you for those super chats earlier. Thank you so much, Jerry. Thank you so much, Mimi. It's a short one, but let me go right here, and I'm gonna run and get that notion, that hook. Wanna go back? No? Okay. I'm back. I'm back. And I lost them all. Seriously, but I found a 4. Darn it. I thought I had a 4.5 in there. Oh well. It recommends a 4. Let's try it. Let's try it. And I don't know why I have all these empty ones. I just grabbed them, but they're all empty. There was just one, and it's an O-fire. It's an O-fire hook, and it's a 4mm. So it recommends a 4mm. Let's just give it a try. Oh, Rebecca, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Getting a little exercise. Found it. Found a G plus, a 4.5mm. You guys, what's happening? Yes. Okay, so I started that, but it's out of the picture. There we go. And hello. How are you? And look at Cindy Lou. Thank you so much. Thank you. We love you. Oh, I love you too. We love you too. Okay, so yes, this is a 6. Yeah, this is a G plus, 4.5mm. So that's what you guys are using. Let's give it a try. Thank you so much. I would gladly give you one of my 4.5. I think I have 6 of them. Well, I grabbed the wrong project bag. So I took my notions bag out of the project bag. So I'm going to give this a try. So there's my 4. It recommends a 4mm, but so now what? What am I going to do? So I'm thinking I'm going to make the blanket. I'm going to arrange these first of how I would like to use them. At the end, I will, are we allowed? Okay, Matt, are you still here? Are we allowed to use a different yarn for a border? I think we can only use this, right? I know he says we need to use the color pack, but can we use, because I would like to use like a cream color for the border. Well, I could use those. Okay, let me see. Each of these have 54 yards. So I have 108 yards of the 3-weight, but they're 2 different colors. So this is a white and this is a cream, like a off-white. You can use 1 extra ball. Ah, okay, good, Jerry. Okay, we can use 1 extra ball. Good, we'll do that. So let me see. So we got these colors. So I think I'm gonna make should I? No, I don't want to do an ombre effect. Let me see. I could though. Let's just try it and see what it looks like. Okay. Let's give that a try. I'm going to move them around a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. There. What are these two? Aha, okay, so these two, this is more like a brownish and more like a mustard. Okay, let's put it right there. Okay, okay. And then let's do some reds, purple. No. I was gonna, go kind of like that. No. I think I'm just gonna go with the flow and just grab what I like. Because they all work together. I think they're all look good together. Move this one over here. And green. I was trying to see. I'll just have to, I don't know. It looks good. Hello everyone coming in. Hello Sherry, how are you? So I want to try, since I'm going to do a border with the white, with a kind of a cream color around it. I want to start. I want to start and end with a white. That way, when I add the white, it kind of blends in. So yeah, I like that. So, and are you making up your own? I think I'm gonna make up my own. I have an idea of a blanket. I like this. I like this box. I would mix all the colors and then grab blindly and use whatever gets grabbed. Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's a good idea. But I think I want to start with a white but let's do that. Let me just do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. I wish I had a project bag I could use. Just throw them in. Trying to think if I have a bag close by that I could use. Like a sack. I think I do. And then just grab as I go. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna, you know what? Pick a number, you guys. First number. Okay, let me see. There's 5, 10, 15, 20. Pick a number between 1 and 20, and that's what we're going to start with. Whoever says a number first in the chat, I'm going to start with that color. Between 1 and 20. 6. Jeremy, you were the first one, number 6. Okay. This one, it's kind of like a sage. Jeremy was the first one, so I'm going to start with this. Nice. I'm going to do center pull. All right, so how many did you chain for your project, guys? I am thinking, do I have a tape measure close by? I know I saw one earlier. I know I saw one. Yep, found it. I knew I saw one. Got it. What is it, like 36 inches? Approximately, is that right for baby blanket 36? I am making a baby blanket I'm going to start a baby blanket with the Premier Color Pack. 36 inches a good length. It is, right? Yep. Jeremy said number 6. And it is your color. Amazing. Awesome. Did you see it in the box? Or was it just a lucky guess? I have a baby blanket started, all cables. Nice. Yeah, Jeremy, he purchased his when it was on sale. He was smart. I had to pay full price. So let me just, but let me see. 36 is a good size for baby blanket, right? 36. I'm going to start chaining. No members live stream today. I have too much going on. Yep, 20 is my count so far. 30. 40. Yes, I am, Samantha. It's in the car. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 'Michi, I got my yarn. That Cabana Boy, the color are awesome. Awesome! I'm so happy to hear that. 90, okay. 100. 10. 120. I'm thinking around 136 stitches, but let's see. 120. Yep. 130. Let's see. When I am working on the little skeins, I use an oversized notions pouch to hold a couple of skeins and my hook that can hold my squares too when I'm done with them. Nice. So you're making squares. Michi, thanks for the nice comments on my new sweater. Oh yes, it's so good. I love it. And I showed it off yesterday at work. I showed it because I looked at it at work and it just popped up on my email, I think. Okay, so now this is 130 stitches. And this is an easy, let's see, 130 stitches. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's do add 1 to it. You are back. Yeah, I was hoping I would get my merch. I got a t-shirt for the trip, but it didn't come in today. So I'm going on my trip without the trip merch. It's the first time that I don't have the t-shirt to go with the trip for the crochet retreat. But I think we're getting a t-shirt as well. But let me see. I'm gonna got to go to my notes here for my baby blanket pattern. So my baby pattern that I did before was 141 stitches. So let me rethink this. Do a half double. So I need to do chain one. It should work. It should work because it's an even count. It should work. Okay, let's give this a try. Because it's just going to be too big if I add 10 more stitches. Because, or 30. I'm not going to try. Okay, half double crochet. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I like to work in the back bumps. Do you guys work in the back bumps for your first row? You made your baby blanket 32 by 32. Okay. Well, see, I'm thinking because I want to put a border around it. I don't want to make it too big. So, yeah, that's a good idea. I may frog a little bit. Let me frog 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's see what that measures to. Because I want to put a border on it. I don't want to make it too big. Okay, so this was 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So that's 110. But that's a good point because the border is going to take some room up too. Okay, I'm gonna frog 5 more. No, this is 110. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So I have 104 plus 1. Okay, this is what I'm going to stick with right now. 104 plus 1. Okay. You prefer back bumps too? Yeah. Sometimes. Yep, back bumps because it gives me the clean edge, right? But when you put a border around it, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, I still do it. Yeah. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. All right. The first row is always a little, so you get in it. But I'm going to do half doubles across. I mean, you could do like a foundation chain too, but I'd rather just chain and then put it in the back bumps. Some projects I will do a foundation chain. Just concentrating a little more, but it's looking good. I like this yarn. It works up really nice. It works up really nice. It's not splitty, and I'm using a resin hook. I'm using the Furls 4.5. I don't remember what this one was called. This one was a couple of years ago, I think. I want to say it's the Cancer or Aries. This may be the Aries hook. I don't remember. Sorry, Furls. I love it though. And yes, 4.5 crochet hook is a perfect size. Perfect size for this yarn. I mean, the recommendation on the label is a 4, but the 4.5 works out great. I don't do enough back and forth blankets to get practice with the foundation row. Gotcha. Sorry if I'm missing the chat. Trying to get this first row done. The thermal stitch uses the back bumps and middle bumps together, and it is very dense stitch, makes great pot holders. Yes, the thermal stitch also makes nice towels, dish towels. I've done that. I'm on the hunt for that Aura hook. I know. And as soon as I get, you think it's a Cherries Jubilee? I don't know. I don't remember. Here, somebody Google screen. I started out at 342 pounds as of Wednesday. I am 295. You made it to 200. To the 200 mark. Awesome, Zach. Congratulations. Well done. That's amazing. Yeah, when I had to get on the scale this morning because I had to weigh. Some of the boxes were too heavy for my little postal scale. So I had to get the big scale out. And I was like, wow. I lost quite a bit. I don't see it. I don't see it. But I saw the number on the scale. And I was surprised. I don't think I've weighed this much. I guess that was after my daughter was born is when I weighed this, what I'm weighing now. And I'm actually less than when I was in the military. That is so bizarre. Okay. Yes. Very nice stitch definition. Very nice. It's super soft. This is very nice yarn. Works up beautifully. I like it. So this is the Premier Color Pack. 100% anti-pilling acrylic. Yeah. Look in the chat. I'm missing. Yep, 47 pounds. That's awesome. Oh, Samantha. You got it done? Awesome. Thank you, Will. I'm taking your project with me as well because I'm almost done with it. I just have to sew it all together. So I will get to finish that on my trip. And then I will ship it when I come back. And now I know what else I'm going to take with me. I'm going to take some more of that. Definitely bring in that book, and I'm going to make a few of those dolls. Of course, we have an itinerary for the trip, the crochet retreat. We're going to work on some things, all of us together with Tiffany. Michi, when did this happen with your food allergy? It was, I looked it up the other day. It was November the 24th is when I got the news. That's when the lab was done. So it was right before, it was Thanksgiving. It was the Thanksgiving weekend, but she didn't tell me until after. She didn't want to bum me out. But yeah, it was November, Thanksgiving. That's when I found out about the alpha gal. When people ask me what my ideal weight is, I say my birth weight. I'm not really sure at this point what I want it to be. Whatever you feel comfortable. I mean, you should go by your BMI, your recommended BMI, your healthy recommended BMI. Just, thinking about your heart health, your kidneys and liver. But it is different for everybody, you gotta really look at your height and your body. See, my weight never bothered me for 70 years. That's awesome. And not the Kelly Osbourne look. I feel so sad for her, though. She's gone through a lot. And yes, grief is, everybody deals different with grief. Some people gain weight, some people lose weight. Because some people eat for comfort, some people lose their appetite. So I really hope that she has a good medical team, that she is taken care of. But yes, it is pretty sad to see that. It's not pretty. I just hope she's healthy. My heart goes out to her. She does. And I just hope. My favorite colors, Samantha, my favorite colors are teal. All the blues, really, but teal is probably one of my favorites. And turquoise and purple, that combination. And then, of course, rust orange. I love that fall orange, the foliage, the fall foliage. That color is, I love that. All right, last stitch. Sorry it took me forever. Come on, what's the deal? That last stitch sometimes. Okay, there we go. All right, got my foundation chain, so let's measure. And good morning to you, Glacier Yarn Shark. How are you? I don't know your, it doesn't seem familiar. Glacier Yarn Shark. But welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm at a relaxed 30. So I'm thinking with the border, it's perfect. It's going to end up 32 inches. So got it. Yay. Wasn't she using Ozempic? I don't think so, Kim. I don't think so. I think she was cornered one day and she was, you know how they do with celebrities. They always assume and make these gossip. And I think she addressed it one time and she said, no, I'm just grieving the loss of my father. All right. All right, so I'm going to start and end each row with a half double crochet. And then I'm going to do single crochet. Really? Do I want to do that? And now I'm starting a pattern. So I don't know, and it's mine, so I'm not gonna, I don't know, I don't want to advertise it yet. Because I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it or not. I got my notes. Ah, okay, Holly. Okay, gotcha. Because yeah, okay, gotcha. Because I was like, the picture seems familiar. Okay. Samantha, I'm kind of making up a pattern. So there's gonna be half doubles and there's gonna be singles. There's gonna be some front posts, something baby friendly. I don't want to do. I may not do the front post, but kind of making up a pattern here. I'm kind of following some of my notes. And hello, Holly. Yes. And hello, Peggy. I'm lurking this afternoon at the campground with my favorite little people. Aw, enjoy. Enjoy. We started, our day here actually started with rain. When I left the house, it was pouring, but now it's pretty nice and windy outside. I can hear the wind chimes. And it is 86 degrees already. I think the high is supposed to be 91 today, or 90 something. So pretty warm. I think Austin forecast is also in the upper 80s and lower 90s. So it's gonna be warm. I'm definitely going to take some raffia yarn with me because I want to make myself a summer hat for our wine tour because I'm going to wear a dress. So a little TMI maybe, but I got a polka dot cute little, it's a dress. It's a long dress. It's kind of an olive color. And I'm gonna make a hat for it for our wine tour. So I'm gonna bring some raffia yarn to make a hat. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. But I want to make a hat, a summer hat. We're at 91. This is warm for June in Vermont. Is it? That's summer global warming, I guess. I have to say we're right on track with our temperatures, I think. Even the rain is pretty much a common thing around this time. I'm really enjoying this yarn, you guys. This is a really nice yarn. Aw, Samantha, it's so cute. I hope you will like it. I'm pretty much done with it. I just have to sew it all together. The only thing I haven't done yet is the little headband. I have to still do that one. But that's no biggie. I have to say those Zodiac dolls actually work up pretty quick. And yes, I used a 4-weight yarn for it. And that was actually perfect. I like the size of it. If I get to finish it, I don't know if I will have it done tomorrow. I may make that my evening. I don't know. I will definitely show it before I ship it off. Or maybe I'll take some pictures and maybe like a little short video. I can do that. Aw, Julia, see what you inspired people with that. That was a really cute book. Yes, I'm definitely bringing the book. Oh, you bought the book too? Awesome. Aren't those cute? Yes, I definitely want to make my daughters the cancer. And here is the last stitch. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to do... Okay. Okay. I need to make my note. Pretty yarn. I really love it. I really like it. I enjoy working with it. And it's gonna look so pretty. The color pack. It's just the anti-pilling everyday DK yarn. It's just really pretty. Okay, I'm happy with it. Complete. Okay, updating my notes here. Okay, thank you, Thank you, Samantha. Thank you. I saw that. Or keep it a surprise. I think I'm gonna record a little video, Samantha, and then when I know it was delivered, I will post it. Oh, because Mina, she makes homemade wine. I see. Nice. Oh, what are we doing here? Drinking wine? That's something I would like to do, but I'm going to definitely have to look at the labels if on our trip. I would like to have a glass of wine, but I got to be careful. Some of the flavored ones. When we had our Christmas party, I was able to drink one certain wine, but I was not allowed to drink the other one. I think I'm going to definitely use my AlphaGal app again. I may download that again and use it so I can scan labels and it tells you what's in it. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. I like it. You make a lot of homemade stuff. We have a lot of my viewers, a lot of in the chat that bake their own tank. She makes a lot of stuff homemade too. And Connie, she's always baking and doing something. I tasted some gorgeous homemade wine in Romania. Ooh, Julia, she experienced some of it. Nice. Yeah, because Mina, my grandma, and my aunt, they actually moved to Hungary a few years back. They both passed away since. My aunt, unfortunately, passed away to COVID. And then my grandma shortly after to dementia, Alzheimer's. I was not able to go. So I'm going to have to travel to Hungary when I go over next time to go to the graveside. So they were pretty close to you. And Gottfried, my aunt's partner, he has a green thumb. He grows a bunch of stuff and he makes all homemade stuff too. I wish I had time. There's just not enough time in the day to do everything that I would like to do. For the first time this year, I'm growing a tomato plant. And they're just about ripe. They're going to be ripe while I'm gone, so Ramona is going to get to enjoy them. She may be able to put them in the fridge. Oh, I love this. It's so pretty. So pretty. Yes, that was the last round. Oh my gosh, the time is up, you guys. How long has it been done? It's done, you guys. My own condiments where you know the ingredients. That's a good idea, Jeremy. Yes. Yes, that was the last round, you guys. And I was just so into making this blanket, I totally didn't realize the timer is done. If you're close to the border with Romania and the region at Satu Mare, tell me, we can try. I can tell you it was Busu, Hungary. It's like this. Okay, let me see my list here. Because I have all my weathers. I have my Bad Dürkheim weather. I have my Fort Gibson, my Tulsa, my Busu. That's where my grandma and my aunt and them lived, in Busu. Busu, Hungary. I don't know where that is. Maybe you know, but that's where I will have to go. And this is Wachenheim. This is where I was born and raised. Well, I was born in Bad Dürkheim, but I lived in Wachenheim an der Weinstraße for most of my life. And they have it in the 70s. Beautiful, beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. And Austin is at 88. I added that yesterday. I added Austin yesterday to my... So tomorrow there's going to be rain all week. Ugh. Chance of rain all week. Ugh, great. But 90s tomorrow, and then 80s, upper 80s. So pretty warm, pretty warm. All right, you guys. Samantha, I can't tell. I cannot tell what stitch I'm using. I will reveal it when I'm done with it. Yes. It's hot here all weekend. Yep. It's going to be hot and wet, apparently. So everybody, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you were productive, got a little bit something done. It was nice. It was exciting for me to do the color change on my subscriber count blanket. I greatly appreciate every one of you guys. And thank you so much. I will post tomorrow for tomorrow evening. I will definitely come on. Maybe not 2 hours, but I will come on so we can at least pick a winner, a replay winner for last week. Oh, Rachel, thank you. I hope you guys had a good time and got to work on your projects. I will talk to you tomorrow. I'll give you little updates. And then next week, probably not have a members live. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I may do one from Austin, but if not, then I will definitely see you guys back Saturday morning. Okay, so the members live Wednesday is still an iffy. Probably not, but Sunday, tomorrow, yes, we'll do a little pop-up, little Sunday fun day, a short Sunday fun day from the rooftops in Austin. All right. Thank you so very much. Yeah, I'm going to go. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go get my oil change, get my tires checked, my windshield wipers, clean my car out, all that good stuff. And then later on this afternoon, toward the evening, I'm going to finish the rest of the packages. And then if for any reason I can't get that done, I will definitely get the packages out when I come back from my trip. But I will try. Okay, guys. As always, take care, stay safe, make good choices, be kind to yourself and one another. And I will see you guys next time. Bis später. See you later. Tschüss. Bye.
Dum dum dum